Hey knitters, it's Monday, and as you can tell, I'm wearing a sweater that has two sleeves and a neck, and it's basically finished, except that it's not, because it has a million strings flying all over the place and still needs to be blocked, and still needs to actually become a real sweater. But for the most part, it's done, and I knitted a whole sweater, finally. This sweater is pretty much the reason I learned how to knit 10 years ago, and also I've been saying that I'm going to knit a sweater for like this whole time that we've been doing this project. So I'm super stoked that all the knitting is finished and I just have to finish it up. Yeah, it's gonna be so great around Christmas time when I get to wear this and it's cold and Christmassy and I can pretend that I am a Weasley, or at least whatever. I wish I was a Weasley. Yeah, this is my knitting. I'm super excited that it turned out well enough. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys. So thanks for putting up with my whole minute of joy spewing about this sweater. Let's see, what else we got going on. Kayla wanted to talk about fall, which I totally also want to talk about. This past weekend, my mom and I drove up to the mountains to see all the fall leaves and like the pretty sunshine, and it was so wonderful, so nice. I'm so glad that we got to do that, especially with my mom because I haven't been at home in the fall in a really long time. So we also went apple picking one weekend, and yeah, it's just been really good to be here in Colorado in the fall. Even though Ohio is beautiful in the fall too, it's pretty much the only time of year that I can stand Ohio. It's super nice to be back home as well. Speaking of pumpkin flavored things, I want to tell you all about a delicious pumpkin flavored thing that I consumed last week. Unfortunately, it was at Red Robin, which I don't know if you guys have that where you live, but it's basically a burger restaurant, so there's pretty much nothing, Kayla, that you can eat there. Well, I mean, they have salads and stuff, but boring. It's all meat and bread. But it might be worth it just to go there to try their pumpkin pie milkshake, because it is literally the most delicious thing I've eaten in a really long time. It was amazing. It tasted just like pumpkin pie, and I was very impressed. Like, my standards were a little low because sometimes pumpkin-y things don't taste that pumpkin-y, you know? Like, pumpkin spice latte is delicious, but it doesn't really taste that pumpkin-y. But this milkshake was amazing. It has real pumpkin in it, and I was totally, completely sold. So if you're looking for a pumpkin recommendation, that's what I got for you this week. Do I have anything else to say about fall besides the fact that I love it and I'm so glad it's finally here? I don't think so. So Kayla, the mermaid dress up costume thing is the most adorable thing that I've ever seen. You're so talented and amazing. And yes, pumpkin is delicious. I'm reading my notes. And I want to talk about Doctor Who a little bit. The moment that you're talking about when the doctor killed the guy was pretty traumatizing and pretty out of character. 9, 10, or 11 would never have done that because 11's big thing was I've never met someone who wasn't important, you know, that whole spiel. And then the doctor just killed a guy, whatever. So yeah, that was pretty messed up. This past episode, which, yeah, I guess on Saturday, I thought was not that impressive until the very end when Clara kind of lets it go on the doctor. I thought the show had this weird moment of sentience where it was pointing out everything that's wrong with what's happening through Clara, and she was totally right. But I hated at the end how they implied that she was just like gonna get over it and go back and whatever. But like it was kind of satisfying, a kind of satisfying speech. So I actually wasn't even watching it that closely until the very end, so I don't know what that says about me or the show, but it's the truth. Me, Erin, Michael, I miss your faces. You're the best, and I hope to see you on the YouTube soon. Michael, I think you should probably have something to say about fall and pumpkin spice latte season. Mr. Starbucks over there, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't know. But I heart you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will try to make a video next week and be good, and make one every week. Sorry about last week. I have no excuses. And I will see you all this week. Bye!